This is where we hold them. This is where we fight. And these shields, boys!
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Shady. You are in the zone. I appreciate you being here. Look, you can do me a favor real quick before we get into this and just kind of go up there and click on that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it a lot. While you're at it, go ahead, hit the bell notification. That way you know when we put out new videos here in the zone. Drop down into the comments. Leave me a comment below, a thumbs up, a thumbs down. I appreciate it. Look, I want to talk about something today that I haven't discussed in a while. And I think it's been since the Rumble days that I actually talked about this. And to be honest, it's something that I really think about. I really don't think about that often because I had thought that it had become like a non-issue. I had actually thought that common sense had sort of gotten control of it and done away with it. And I have been naive enough to think that people had gotten the message and stopped doing this foolishness. Then I realized just how much the prepper community is growing and just how many new preppers that there are out there that are coming into the community, and it brings it all back to me. And I see the need to bring it up again, especially when I see something like this. Now, I got this list off a prepper group on Facebook, and I intentionally cut the name of the group out because I don't believe that the group is bad or evil or anything like that. I also left out the name of the person that posted this because, well, I'm not intentionally trying to disrespect anybody or embarrass anyone, but look at this list. This is a complete list of preps that this person put up. Now, granted, this isn't the first time that I've seen something like this, and it ain't the worst that I've ever seen. If you look, at least they didn't post how much. They didn't post the quantities of any of the preps that they listed. But I mean, this could be seen as something of a shopping list, and that they're asking for advice on what to add to it or what to take away from it, which, to be honest with you, I think they were in the post. But even as simple and non-specific as far as the quantities goes, this list will still get attention. And so in some cases, it will get the attention of the wrong people. What a lot of you who are newer to prepping may not realize is that there are some people out there that are not good people. There are some people out there that don't have your best intentions in mind. Well, yeah, let's just say they don't have your best intentions in mind. And they go by a lot of different names. Okay. The most common would be werewolf preppers. And I know that sounds how scary. It's very scary. And for real, folks, these people can be pretty damn scary because they're different from most preppers. They don't prep the way you do. They don't care about stacking food. They don't care about stacking water or medical supplies or any of the things that you are paying attention to stacking, to prepping. What these people prep are weapons and ammos. Their plan, when shit hits the fan, is to take what they want from others by using any means necessary. Their prep is to stack weapons and ammo so they can accomplish this. They don't care about ethics or morality. They don't care about compassion. They are real, and they are out there in real life and online. They will infiltrate mags and groups. They will embed themselves into a group, and just like a predator stalking its prey, they will mentally cull out the weaker members. They will mark them as victims or prey. A lot of the time after they are done, they will fade off from the group or they'll disappear completely. It's all about recon to them. It's all about gathering information. They do this and then they wait. Like I said, sometimes they'll actually just kind of disappear from the group. Um, it's basically the same thing online in groups on social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter, on prepping or survivalist forums, and yeah, even on good old YouTube. Even right here on good old YouTube, they're here just as well. Now, some of them are some of them are sneaky, some of them are covert. Um, they will. Some of them though, they're actually brazen enough to admit who and what they are, and they'll even brag about it. They'll start a channel. They will start a group. These people will actually gain followers. A few years ago, I personally saw one of these guys, and he straight up told the world of his intentions. Now, I'll say this: this guy, this guy was just plain weird. He was a skinny little dude. You know, he had long hair and a ponytail. He was wearing sunglasses. I swear to God, in his intro, I think he was wearing shorts and flip flops. And in his intro, he he's got his weapon laying on the ground, and he does probably the worst cartwheel that I have ever saw before in my life. Flips over the gun, barely grabs the gun, picks it up, and starts sending rounds downrange. I mean, I literally laughed at this Jasper. And later, oh, it gets better. He's saying after he has told the world what he plans to do as far as getting a group and basically becoming marauders, he's saying that if he could get a hold of a tank, I mean an army tank, if he could get a hold of a tank, that within a day he could figure out how to use that tank, and he could figure out how to operate that tank, and he would use it against people to take what they had in a day. Good luck. Good luck in all your future endeavors, Scooter. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. You are just the kind of person that we prep for. I said that in the first video. I'll say it again. Now, as extreme and just plain stupid as this guy was, there really are people like him out there, y'all. There, and I'll be completely honest with you. All of us, all of us have the potential to become werewolves. Okay? Every single one of us. When your kids have not eaten in a week, or when your significant other is sick and you're in need of medication, you're a human being. We all are. You may be faced with turning into that kind of person. You may be faced with putting your ethics, your morality, your religion, all that aside to take care of your family or your loved ones. It could come down to that. And I know, right now, you can flip a switch and lights come on. You can turn a dial and automatically your house becomes warmer or cooler. Um, if you're hungry, you can pull something out of your nice refrigerator. You can put it in a pan on top of your stove or put it in your microwave, and you can push a couple of buttons, and you know, you got something to eat if you're hungry. It's easy right now to have ethics. It's easy right now to stand on on a moral high ground and tell yourself and others that you would never do anything evil to anyone. Easy times make weak men. And the thing about it is, we really don't have to. We don't have to become that kind of person if we prep and we do it seriously. You stock up your food. You learn how to purify water. You stock seeds and you learn how to grow and harvest those seeds. You learn how to preserve food. Yet you learn how to purify water. Purify water. You learn herbal medicine. You network. You form alliances. You form friendships. You get in groups. You extend your family. You learn how to defend yourself, your family, and your home. Now go back right now and take another look at the list that I showed you in the beginning of the video. Do you see any weapons? Do you see any firearms? Do you see any ammo? Okay. This person has got this entire list of all this food and all this stuff that they're going to prep, but they have nothing on that list about how to defend that. And keep your preps to yourself, y'all. This is probably the dumbest thing that anybody can do. It's no one's business what you have. It's no one's business how much of it you have. It's no one's business where you have it. It's no one's business if you're a member of a group, the location of that group's plans. It's nobody's business. Watch what information that you give out. Don't answer these questions that bait you into giving. You'll see them all the time on social media. What's your favorite color? Blah blah blah. This, that, and the other. A lot of these things are just baiting you to give out your personal information. They do the same thing in prepping groups. These werewolves, these covert spies, will do the same thing in a prepping group. They will put a question up, and all they're wanting to know is they're wanting to get into your psyche, into your brain, and find out what you've got, where it's at, and how much of it you got. And and remember something else, y'all. It's not just the werewolves that you have to worry about. We all joke around and we say, well, we're all part of a list somewhere. And we joke about it. But if you don't think that the government is monitoring you, then you're sadly blind, Scooter. If you don't think that any alphabet agency in this country, and maybe other countries, can tap Facebook, Google, YouTube, or any of them on the shoulder and get your history and get your information, if you don't think that the government can tap your bank or your credit card agency and get your spending history, what you spent and how much you spent it on, then I don't know what to tell you. Um, a lot of this is common sense. A lot of it is just using your head, folks. The thing is, if you're prepping, you're expecting something bad to happen, or at least you're preparing for something bad to happen. Don't invite something bad to happen by just openly telling people what you have. When you do that, it's like putting up a big sign saying, here I am, here's my stuff, it's all yours if you can come take it. Y'all, I want you to all be safe. I want you to all take care. I want you all to prep, but I want you to do it the right way. I want you to do it smart. I want you to do it with some sense. I've been doing it for a long time. I put myself out here trying to help people like you, subscribers, people that just come up on the channel by accident. We'll say by accident. Um, if you are one of these people, please stop. Okay? Because I'm telling you, sooner or later, Negan, sooner or later, you're going to mess with the wrong prepper. Sooner or later, you're going to mess with the wrong group. But in the meantime, the damage that these guys can cause, it's not worth it, y'all. It is not worth it. And we all, we all want to be part of the community. We all want to be accepted. We all want, and when you're starting out, you need advice. There's ways to go about it without telling people what you have. Okay, use your brain, folks. Use your common sense. Okay, take care. God bless. We'll see you on the next video. Until then, y'all stay shady.